People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com, and my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And here I have a very well securely packaged package from NARF Designs or NARF Designs. I'm not sure if it's pronounced NARF or if they're going by the initials, but either way, I'm going to open this. Yep. Because there's something very, very special in here. And it will represent the only thing that isn't a butterfly in recent days. It is more wrapping and layers. Wow, this is secure. And more wrapping. But first there's a letter. So let's see what the letter says. Okay. She sold out of the pink and purple recycled glass bangle, but she gave me a seafoam one, which is green. Something green for me. Everybody knows I generally don't like the color green, but this is pretty, so yeah. But guess what it is? It's got stainless steel. For most people, it would be whatever metal it's made of, but I requested specifically stainless steel or sterling silver because I'm allergic to nickel and all the other metals. But look at this. It's the emblem for the state of Ohio. Now I gotta just figure out how to open this. This is interesting. Oh, you just pull it. Okay, this is gonna go. Well, that's my weak side, so let's not give myself any stress. I'll just put it on this side. And it doesn't fall off. Okay, I think I got it upside down though. Yeah, it actually hangs better from that way. So we'll take it off and turn it around. Yeah. That is kind of cute. Look at there. I have an emblem of my state with a heart in it. Another update is I am officially a member of the HSCG, which would be the Home Crafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild. I'm going for my certification, y'all. So, yeah. That's the place that gives the certifications. Well, there are several ways you could do it. This is looking yellow. I don't know why it's looking yellow. I'm wearing a pink top. Yeah, that's better. If I go for associate level, that's $100, and then the certification fee. So I figure, hey, do that first, and then I can go for the professional license later, because you know this girl lives on a budget, and you can always upgrade at any given time. she left a business card. So let's show you that. Yeah, she handmade this bracelet. And she does all the designs. And she's in Ohio. Hometown pride, yeah, or home state pride. Yep. I love this little bag. It's so cute. And I figured get my certification because, well, I've come to a decision. There's no way I could ever be a school bus driver again because of the strokes and the TIAs and the current medical issues. I still have to relearn how to knit. Tried it. That was a frustrating experience. But I still retain everything that was in my brain about soaping, and I still dearly love to make soaps. So that's going to be what's going to primarily take up my time, my day, my thoughts. So that will give me a quality of life instead of everything's a doctor's appointment and taking care of someone and a doctor's appointment and trying to take care of my health in the middle of all of that, and then a doctor's appointment, and then, you know what I mean? But when I soap, I'm at peace. I'm at ease. I have designs. I have things I tried that no other soaper has tried. And those things, since those soaps sold out very quickly, now have to be redone. And I still remember how to redo those. That's like my... Hold up. That's like the vanilla cake. Nobody that I know has ever used the vanilla fragrance oil as a colorant for making soaps. Or at least they haven't quite the way I do it. So you have this. This is just the vanilla. It's going to turn much darker by the time it's done. In fact, it's already turning dark. And this is the plain soap. And when I first made it, look back a few videos at the cutting, these were both the same color. So yeah, but that still has a few weeks to cure. I used a rubber stamp that time for my logo because I do not know where my wooden logo stamp is. It's in my room somewhere. The mallet is also missing, so I'm thinking I took it in the, place that I am set up for as a soap lab and misplaced it, because it's kind of hard to misplace a 10-inch mallet, but I managed to do it. And the custom-made stamp is this big, which is kind of hard to misplace, and I managed to do it. But since I am a person that does things a certain way, it will show up eventually because, that's like I'm OCD, and the fact that that paper was just sprawled out there, and the fact that I did that would bug me. So now it has to go back in this container just the way it was, because yeah, now my brain's going, yeah. Also, I took and used some gel paint. Let's get this lighting together. And just like a stipple type format all over my white pod. This is the only part that was original to the pod. The black pod that came with it that would give this the penguin effect is now pink, because I found pink, and pink's my favorite color along with purple, so that's what I did to it. If you notice, I took off the acrylic paint. It took a while to get the acrylic paint off, but guess what? It took not even 5 minutes to do that. I painted it with gel paint, then I nuked it, and I was done. As for the soap guild, already, even as an associate, I have discounts on soap supplies. I can put my badge there that says HSCG member. I can't get into the directory yet, even if I get certified, because I am not professional level. So that's going to be my next upgrade, and then my name will be listed in the directory. And when I looked at the directory of the existing members in my area, there's only 2 certified soap makers in the Cincinnati area. And when I say area, I don't mean the city of Cincinnati. I mean, one is in Cincinnati, one is in Blanchester, which is way up the way. There might be someone towards the Dayton area, but as for being certified, there's only 2. That's going to be 3. I'm going to be among those ranks. I was certified before, but that was way back when. And that was when the certifications expired. The basics never expire. So if nothing else, I figured get the basic certification. Then get a certification for all my skill levels. Like there's a certification for melt to pour. There's one for cold process. There's one for hot process. There's expert level. There's this level. There's that level. There's CP. There's HP. You know, you can even do liquid, so forth and so on. My teacher is Kathy McGinnis. Everything I learned about soaping, I learned from her and expanded out from there. And at some point in time, I might even decide to be a soaping teacher, but not really good on that 1-to-1 plus 15 plus. I mean, I could have been a teacher before I was a school bus driver, but you know, 19 people going, come on, teach me something. But I'm not going to act right while you're doing it. Let me be bad. No, that takes a little more patience than I got. You know, I used to tell the kids, hey, you only have to deal with me for 17 minutes. In other words, I only have to deal with you for 17 minutes. So if you behave, I don't have to write you up. I make jokes and we, you know, have a good old time while I drove them through the city. But I couldn't do 6 hours of that. Teachers get all the respect in the world from me, because no. And then when you have a child that's really, really bad, I'm doing, okay, it's been 14 minutes. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. Okay, it's been 4 minutes. Okay, it's been 2 minutes. Hey, I can give you back to your mom now. That sounds mean. And oddly enough, the kids that never behaved are the ones that stayed in your brain the longest. You know, there's kids that if they came up to me today, I'd be like, hey, so, hey, and I would know their name. I even know how many times I wrote certain kids up. But by the same token, the little quiet ones that always behaved, they would have to do something to stick out in your memory. So, you know, because they were so quiet and so well behaved that they became invisible. Yes, ma'am, I'm making a video. Video. I'm making a video. Don't worry about it. Talking to myself over here. Every time. Love you too. Anyway, those people that stick out for a reason. I have some kids that stuck out for the simple fact that they were not only very well behaved, they were very well mannered, and they always smiled, and they always had a curiosity about them. One kid stuck out simply because when I made jokes, he made jokes back, and he thought I was hilarious. But then you had those kids that every time you knew you was going to stop, your face sunk like. And you look at your watch like, okay, I can deal with 19 minutes of this child. But anyway, isn't this gorgeous? I wonder if I can make it smaller. Let's see. Nope, that's as far as it squeezes. I have teeny wrists. I've been told that many times. So Yeah, but it's not falling off, so I'm good with that. And this is beach glass. Seafoam beach glass. I'm not real sure what beach glass is. I don't know if that's naturally occurring or recycled, but isn't it pretty? Yeah. So this will document. Every time I think of it, I'll remember that I am an official HSCG member, and I'm still people of the purple butterfly, so that's my purple butterfly. And of course I have this butterfly because I'm people of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, people elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And yeah, I got gear going on. And oh, I failed to mention the most important part. This is stainless steel, which means when I suit up for soaping, I don't have to take this off my wrist because it's stainless steel, which means lye, if it got it this far up my wrist, will not interact with it. The silver bracelet ring, I take that off a lot and put it in my back pocket while I'm soaping. I don't think silver interacts with lye, but I've never tried it. I know if you put aluminum with lye, eventually you're going to have a puddle of metal mush. Lye eats aluminum. That's why they tell you don't put it in your soaps. That'll be disastrous anyway because of the chemical reaction. Don't use aluminum, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I seen a video on what happens if you mix lye with aluminum, since everybody, wanted to know, and this website does all the crazy stuff so you don't have to. And aside from the noxious fumes and the fact that it caught on fire and was continually burning, the end result is powder at the bottom of the beaker glass. It was incredible. So always remember, stainless steel, Pyrex glass, or plastic that has the PP designation, or the P. I know PP is safe and lye resistant, or lye proof actually. And there was another one. Every time I get something made of plastic, I go like this, and I look at the code on the bottom. Like this one has a 5. I'm not real sure if that one is safe or not, but I don't use this for making soap, so it doesn't matter. This one I use when I make lotions. I'm gonna look up those numbers and probably make another video, but I know all my soaping things are PP. So especially the container I mixed the lye in. Anyway, I just wanted to share that news and share this bracelet. Oh look, even when I turn it upside down, it kind of stays upright with the state of Ohio. So if I go like that, it says Ohio. If I put my hand down and slide it around, it still says Ohio. That's one of the things I like about it, is it will always face upward. See, it will never just be like stuck up this way. It'll be down that way, so you can see the true shape of the state. I'm not one of these bingo fans out here, or the Reds and sports aficionado and all that. There's a certain amount of home time pride, but I'm not caught up on it. But Ohio's a great place to live. It's kind of calm 90% of the time. We do have some issues with the traffic, and those orange cones just, don't even drive I-75 anymore because of the orange cones. Just, it makes the top of my scalp do that tingling thing I had right before the stroke, and I ain't taking no chance with that. I do 71 or the street route now, and since I was a school bus driver, I know a whole lot of shortcuts, so even if I take a longer route, I still get places on time. Anyway, I intend to have my logo printed on my t-shirts. Well, actually, I've designed a few. I just need to have some printed so that way I can wear them on camera. And I intend to always have this State of Ohio emblem because it reminds me that I'm an HSC member. I'm thinking because of the way this is made, I might be able to get a charm and just hang it on there on this bottom rung, so that way it'll still open and close. I don't know. And I'm also thinking that everybody needs to go to Etsy and look up this company right here, NARF, N-A-R-F Design, NARF Design or NARF, and get yourself one of these. She has many designs, but this one has my state, so that was, and it was amazing looking. When I first seen it, I'm like, wow, that's pretty. And you know me, I only like butterflies, but yeah, I get behind this too. Mom's active, dinner's cooking, I gotta go. There's a soap I'm planning. I'm thinking I'm going to hold off for a couple of days till my mica and all my brambleberry supplies get here, because I have a hanger tool being sent. This thing is amazing. It looks like a coil. You uncoil it, fold it to the length of whichever mold you want to use, and do your hanger swirl that way. I've never been able to deal with the fact that people are using regular hangers that came from wherever. Some of those are made of metal, some of those are made of aluminum. They're putting them in their soap. That's not the part that bothers me. You know, I'm OCD. I got that germaphobe vibe. And my brain is going, where was that before it was here? But anyway, the swirl tool is made of metal. I'm assuming it's stainless steel since it's designed for use in soap. But it's completely covered in silicone. It has a little tip on both ends, and then you can bend it to up to an 18-inch mold or as small as a 1-inch mold, your choice, because it literally bends for. I had a hanger tool way back when that was made as a hanger tool, but it was this big, and the soap that it went in was this much wider, so then you had to go like this, then go like this, then go like this. That was annoying, so I gave it to somebody. Now that I think about it, I probably shouldn't have, but live and learn, then life goes on. So, you know, I don't regret the fact that I gave it away. Didn't cost me much anyway. It was just that the soaps I made after that, I actually ended up with the mold that was the size of that hanger tool, so it would have been nice to be able to use it for that. When I got the tool, I was using that Lucy mold that's 5 pounds, and you know, well, that mold is about this big. Well, you probably can't see. It's this big. It's like an inch under the size of my oven. So basically, you have to put it in at an angle if you can actually get to fit in the oven. And if it's a particularly hot batch, like if I was hot processing or whatever, I don't want to try to struggle that thing into the oven, and it weighs 5 pounds. So I would just put it on the floor in the kitchen with a box on top of it, so forth, so on. But the little molds, that would be cool for that. But now I have a hanger tool. Yes, I've random doing. I do that. And everybody knows that, so yeah. And it's Friday, so it's time to shampoo. Well, it's not actually a shampoo, it's the Ayurvedic powders that I'm using as a shampoo. and then condition, and then detangle, and then figure out, am I going to leave my hair fluff? Am I going to do it flat? I'm in a fluffy type mood though, so it's probably just going to be out for the weekend, and then I'll put it in a bun or something on Monday. And there's 3 soaps that need to be made immediately. I'm going to redo the Fruit Loops, or Fruity Loops. I'm going to redo the Aqua de Gel. It's not going to be white anymore. I'm thinking of what colors it is going to be, but it's not going to be blue, because I have 3 different blue soaps. Pheromones is blue, Sporty Ort is a turquoise blue, and Slam is a blue. So yeah, we need to get away from blue. Just because it's a man's soap don't mean you want to use blue all the time. I'm going to make Cool Water. That actually might be blue and white and green and colors of the ocean, maybe. Might throw some yellow and some red in there or something, I don't know. And I'm going to make we already have the home version of Caress, which is the white peach and silk blossoms, but there's going to be one that's going to be for sale for everybody to enjoy, and that's going to be an orange, white, whatever color peaches are. Let's see, orange, maybe a yellow, a little red in there. It's going to be representative of those colors, and maybe a contrast like purple thrown in for good measure, or blue. The original actually was supposed to be blue and orange, but I did the purple ombre swirl with some orange, so it became the orange and blue, because someone called out those colors on the last Facebook soap shout out, and I went, yeah, good idea. Aaron chose those colors. And then when it came time to choose the fragrance oil, I went, oh yeah, almond. I dumped it in there before I thought about that was supposed to be for the other, So the white peach and silk blossoms just ended up being orange and white, but the swirl failed because, well, it just didn't, it's accelerated and it set up, and it's, look back at that video, it's like no color in there. It's like a little circle of white with, the orange going like right through the middle as a blob. So I figured just so we could have more contrast, we had to add another color or two just to, if you're going to do a swirl, do the swirl right. And those will be hanger swirls this time, because I have a hanger tool, and there's certain techniques I want to try that I haven't been able to try because of the lack of a hanger tool. And because it'll be a hanger tool the exact size of the mold, the swirl will come out right, instead of this part looks like this and that part looks like that and that part looks like that, because it had to be done in sections. Yeah, I'm getting excited. My brain is going a million different directions, and I haven't even had coffee yet, and I can smell dinner. So I'm going to end this video here and organize those thoughts. I already got me a brand new notepad, and this time I included some plain typing paper, so that way, copier paper. I don't call it typing paper anymore because I haven't typed anything in 20 years. Went straight from typewriting class to keyboarding to computers, so I don't know why I said typing paper. But anyway, that's what I do preliminary sketches on when I need to. I have one of these in every room of the house now. There's one in here, there's one in the kitchen, there's one in the dining room, even though the dining room is 5 feet away. There's one in Mama's room, she don't know it. There's one in my room, there's one in the bathroom. Because anytime I get a soaping inspiration, my first thought is, oh, let me remember that so I can write it down. Then you get to the place where you have an ink pen and pencil and go, what was I gonna do? It was something with blue. And I was gonna, and then you're struggling for the thought. And with me being a former stroke patient, y'all already know, if I lose my thought, it's gone. It might show up months from now. So when I have a thought, I express the thought. Life is too short to let all this stuff percolate and go nowhere. Learned that when my life got put on hold. But anyway, my food is done. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. My t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And go check out NARF Designs, or NARF. I'm going to ask her which one that is. Or she's going to watch the video so she can just put in whether it's spelled by the initials or the name. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Bye now. Yap, yap.